The East Tennessee and Western North Carolina, affectionately known as the Tweetsie, was a most unusual line, having both standard and narrow gauge lines on its system, which ran from Johnson City, Tennessee to Boone, North Carolina, a total...
I don't really have a good enough trains route for the rest of the film, so we're just gonna get into it. Yep, I've gone and made a giant fucking pack again. I think this tops out at like... shit, I don't know. A lot of locomotives. I'm gonna make that its own unit of measurement so that I can give a sense of scale of this pack. So for each locomotive, there is a different paint livery paint scheme. Gotta get that British terminology out in my head. I don't know how it got in there. It's a virus. It's another one. It's another virus. So we have this really generic black version, which was on the locomotives for like a full 20 years. And that became Hobbs in, what was it, 1936 or something? I don't know. It became Chad Hobbs when they put the... that's not the right one. It became Chad Hobbs when they put the logo in the middle. We're gonna scoot these really closely together because, again, there's a lot. Here we have number 11. So first it starts off with the black and also a 55-gallon barrel headlight. We have the early Hobbs, and then we have late Hobbs. We have just a general later version for when they dropped it. Number 14 and number 10 didn't last this long. Boy, I sure do love my locomotives burnt to an absolute crisp. It's the most healthy way to go. And then we have a version for the last run on the ETWNC narrow gauge, which was made by a friend of mine. Then we have number 12. Number 12 also has the fucking barrel headlight because, once again, sure, early Hobbs and late Hobbs, late era. Did I not give it a toggleable pilot? Why does it already have the cowcatcher? Okay, well, that's a problem. I'll fix it later, it's fine. I've been working on Pikes Peak and a new F-14 model, which I'll make videos of soon. So I kind of start to forget stuff. And before you start saying, is there a Tweetsie Railroad version? No, there is not. There probably will not be one for a while. Petition to stop painting handrails gold. Number 14 is the oddball because it has a different water feed system. I don't really know the actual name of it. Don't fucking slaughter me. And a really stupid looking grab iron at the front. 14 has the standard green versions. Only goes up to this era because, you know, she didn't last that long because, well, like I said, crispy. And then we have number 9 right here. And then a second version of number 9 here. And to top it all off, with, ironically, my favorite of them, because of how different it is, we have second number 8, which is my favorite. Again, I'm saying that again. I need to emphasize, I love it. It's the wood cab and the front smoke box. It just... yeah, yep. This was a much needed revamp of the old model, which I'm pretty sure I still have, actually. Oh my god, it's night and day. Oh, it looks so dumb. Get the hell out of here. Oh, no, not you, not you. You leave. So I'm going to be doing this with the game paused because it's very loud. Either that or my mic is very quiet. If you're watching this and I sound quiet, I apologize. I do not know what the fuck is going on. And on the other hand, deal with it. So to make things simple, I'm just doing a small walk around. It's nothing crazy, but I will be showing off some of the features that it has. For example, that. Let me unpause the game. Dual gauge. Now, the back of the tender doesn't have it. Oh my god, that's the old coupler model. Fuck's sake. The cab is definitely my best cab so far. I had a ton of reference material for it. Now, one other neat little thing I want to show is right here. So I have this open, and I'm going to move the engine forward and just watch the fire, okay? Just watch. So I attached some additional pieces of fire to the drivers, and now it is in sync. Yeah, this does mean that if the drivers stop in just the right way, that means that the fire will be hovering like that, kind of. Or just way high up above it. And, I don't really mind or care. It's fine. Now, I'm sure 80% of the reason you're here is just to hear the whistle. Hope you can contain your excitement, because it's not that interesting. A Baldwin 3. Crosby 3. That is all the whistles in the entire pack. Now you might be thinking, since I did all unique whistles for the EBT locomotives, that I would have done the same here. Well, if I remember right, number one, they didn't really have anything different. Number two, the alternative that I would suggest is make your own 10-wheeler and put all the shitty third-party whistles you want on it, but, you know, pretty sure I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I did spend a combined, like, 7 hours or something tweaking engine specs for just an F14 that I'm working on, and that wasn't really fun. So, and I'm still not even done with it, but I just want to not do it. I've also been working on Manitou and Pikes Peak stuff. I'll probably make a video of that soon. There's already one, but, you know, it's not a complete video. There will be a in-depth video later. Now, if you thought we were done, unfortunately, incorrect, because there's also boxcars. A 32-foot boxcar, which is so high up that it's disturbing, but that's how they were. And then the larger 36-foot boxcars. I got one for each little tone of paint for videos and stuff, cause yay. And then I have a gondola. Gondola is real nice, and it came out pretty well. I don't have any loads for it yet, but it will have some. And I was going to make a hopper and a flat car, but then, out of the blue, came an F14 diagram. Needless to say, this project was labeled complete very quickly. Now, if you thought we were done at freight cars, once again, incorrect. God, you're so dumb. Here we have, here we have Combine 15. And these are my first scratch-made coaches. Actually, you know what? No, these are actually all my first scratch-made pieces of rolling stock. All this time, I've only ever made locomotives. And now, I'm now used to making rolling stock. And honestly, I like it. And something I wasn't used to, but it was nice to, you know, wiggle out of my comfort zone. Lord fucking knows I need that right now. Now we have RPO 18, and now we have Coach 16, which are the beautiful coaches. I was going to make, like, just the standard Laconia style coaches, but, you know, F14 kind of took over, as it tends to. We have Coach 16, 17, 19 with Linville lettering, and 20. And then, to top it all off, we have the very fancy Parlor Car Azalea, number 10. This car was really nice to make, and it was actually pretty different from the standard coaches. I thought that it would be the same. No, it's actually pretty damn different, to a point where, like, I could not just use the body from this. I had to make a new one. The interiors of the coaches are kind of modeled, but I didn't really do much because it kind of wasn't worth it because of Trains' stupid lighting with my material of choice. I mean, whoa, look at all this. Ain't this pretty? So if there's anything that I missed that you want to see, let me know. I probably won't make a separate video on it. I'll probably just screenshot it and put it in a community post. But yeah. The Tweetsy